Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to episode 30 of Let's Build a Miniature City inside of Minecraft. Today, we're going to be doing one of the factories here. We've got two factories in our main city. I want to do one of them today. I'm going to do the left one, the first one that we built. And that's going to sit either in these two blocks. I think I want to do it 2 blocks wide, but I think we're going to end up using the same block and just place it down twice. It's either going to be on those two or on these two. I don't know how close I want it to be to that. We'll double check and reference our overview map of the real city to give us a little bit of a better judge for that. And we might end up using the same blocks for the second factory, although that might be a little bit cheaty. I don't know. It depends on what the factory looks like, if it's going to look good repeated or not. So let's jump into Photoshop. I don't think there's anything more that I need to show you on here, is there? No, we'll get in there. We forgot to choose the block that we're going to be retexturing, so I just went ahead and chose normal clay for it. It's a block that we're not going to be using for any other purpose. So yeah, we've got normal clay. Now, in the overview version, we can't really see the factory that we're trying to build too much because it's the back side. So I have got a screenshot of the front side here, and this is what we want to go for. So we're going to have a space for the car park blocks out the front to sort of bring it back a little bit. As you can see, it is very close to the dock. There is a little bit of sand visible there, so maybe doing it 1 block away would work, but then again it might be such a small area that it would look better in the mini city if they were touching. We also got that gas station to do. I keep forgetting about that. But yeah, the blocks that we're going to be using is the brick sort of style, you know, with the speckled bricks, quartz, some sandstone, and then a little bit of grey to hint that there's a top going on there. Alright, wonderful. I'm going to stick that over there. Hopefully I'll remember to put it up on screen for you guys. And we're going to start off with a brick colour. So we're going to go down to the reds. We're going to hit in just sort of a reddy pink about there. And we colour the whole building to begin with, like that. It's a little bit pinky, but we shall speckle that up later on. We're then going to need a white for the quartz. I'm just going to do just off-white. We never do normal or full white, do we? And we don't want to go right up to the top either. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to have them 2 blocks thick, 3 blocks away from the left. For the moment, 2 blocks away from the top, but that will probably be reduced. And we want another one here, which is 5 blocks in between the other one. So we want it there and there. There's the 4 pillars going down. Let's do the top first. If we work from top down, it always makes it a little bit easier. We're going to put the grey up here. I'm going to get a different darker grey actually to go underneath that one. We're then going to get the sandstone, which is going to be on the yellow scale about here for that one. And this one, we're then going to grab a darker one, a much darker one, because we want it to be very shadowed in the middle. So it looks like we've got the 2 slabs and then just a hint of colour in there. We then want the windowsills of the quartz. I'm going to stick to the same white as what I had, but we will get a darker one. I'm going to put it here. We're then going to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to leave 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that probably works out as perfect as you could want. We've got 1 block below, 1 block above. You can't really get better than that, can you? Now, we want windowsills. We're going to have windowsill in here, 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 here. Now, all of these are in the real city are the same width, like this one, and this one, all the same width. But inside Minecraft, because we're trying to fit inside this texture, because we're trying to fit it into 32, we have to make the middle one a little bit wider, which sort of makes sense in a way because it's the middle, it's where the door's going to be. It sort of works anyway. We want to arch all of these as well. I might make the middle arches a little bit more pronounced, like this. That one, this one. I already like how this is going, and that doesn't happen too often. For the windows, we're going to get our nice light blue, unlike the sort of dark blue ones that we done for the Pigs restaurant last episode. That was really interesting for me to do because it was a totally different style of window and everything that we've done so far, and it worked really well. I think it was a great decision to do the dark blue instead of the black that we originally were thinking of. I was very happy on how that turned out. So there's the windows. We can then go with a true white for a little bit of shine. See how the white just stands out against this white a little bit more? At least it does to me. This one, that one. I'm trying to get the shine on the windows a little bit different on each one, but it's really tough to do. All right, and then this middle one is the door, so that is going to be black for the opening here. Something like that. Wonderful. We have staircases going up where we can use the grey that we used before for that. And I'm going to do it there, and I'm going to do it darker down here. So we sort of look like it's going up the steps like that. We then want the sandstone foundation. We're going to use the lighter block here, and it's going to go over all of this white. But then I'm going to grab the darker one to go where the pillars would be. So there, 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 and there. Then it sort of looks like it's bulging out and around, which is what it does. Alright, I think that's it for the windows, right? Unless I can get some sort of... Oh, I tell you something that I did do wrong. Is the archways should be the... this colour instead. And then I think I might make that extra one pink. Yeah, hold on. There. These should be sandstone and not white. They look quartz on the picture that I was looking at. But I think it was because of the angle I was looking at the screen on. And then have those ones in there. And it looks a little bit more like the arch then. Yeah. We could even probably add another one like that. Yeah, I think that's really cool. Okay, up the sides here, there isn't going to be really too much going on. We're going to be trying to force a shadow. So we're going to get a darker one to go down here and here. Oops. And inside of these windows. I'm going to do the two up there, the right side and the entire bottom. Like that. And then we'll try and get a lighter one as well to do the other side. We want to get, basically you want to have as little speckled brick as possible, because although the speckled brick looks okay, sometimes it blends in a little too much to everything else. And then at the top here, I'm going to just change those, sort of half of it, to the darker one. In fact, that might be too much. A little bit less than half on those ones. There we go. Ratio of 3 to 5. 3 to 2, sorry. Alright, I think that's good. We'll grab a darker white, just barely darker, not into the greys really, to come down here, and down, nope, this one, down this one, and this one. That really pops out the white now, doesn't it? I think maybe a couple on the windowsills. I'm really interested to see if this works with two next to each other. Because we've done the sort of middle building, and obviously you can see like there's a little attachment on the left, and there's a sort of garages and stuff on the right. We cannot fit all of that into one block. It would look very, very weird. But maybe if we could stack two of those next to each other, it would work. We definitely won't be using this building or this texture for the second factory. We'll be redoing a new one, because the other factory has mostly garages in, and I think it would look really nice having the sort of two different types. So we're just going to speckle this up now. Any spots that we just have the normal pink, the original sort of brick pink, we're going to put in as many of these speckles as we can. We're going to start off by doing entirety of one colour first, over the whole building, like this, and then this, oops, not over the dark ones, so the dark ones stay how they are. And then we get another one, maybe a little bit darker, like this. Do them on the top, do down this side. It's hard to tell where you've sort of been when you're doing so many little different sections and stuff. Here, that one, that one, that one, this one, around the doorway, and here. We'll grab another one, a lighter one this time, more along here, this scale. Oh no, that's very grey. That's really weirdly grey. We'll go more red then. Nope, more red. There we go. For the very red bricks, for the newer bricks. These ones, the ones that have been replaced a little bit over time. And I think we're about there. I can't think of any extra shading that's required. I think it's about ready to swim. That one, and that one. Okay, let's go and see inside of Minecraft. It's loading. Oh, it's loading. Doesn't the port look great from this angle? There we go. Kapow. They do look okay next to each other. They don't look too bad at all. I would be happy, though, with just leaving it as one. For the top, we're going to go with this one to look like more of a peaked top on here. Yeah, it works fine that way. We prefer it to be the other way, but there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, superb. This little car park, I am going to move this over by one block, actually. I'm going to put it over here. And then that way the car park blocks don't join together. This sand sort of wrapped down the side. And I'm going to put that block right there to sort of bridge the gap. Yeah, I think that's good. I think if we added another block one here, although it doesn't look bad, like next to each other, they look fine. They don't look like they're wrong. I think it makes the factory look bigger than what it does in the main city, and I would much prefer to have a little gap between, you know, with probably sand there, and then have another factory when it comes to it right here in a different style. We might even keep this one here, but then just change this to a different block with all the garages on it. And then I was thinking like cobblestone wall or something for some funnels. I don't know, it's hard to tell until we actually get to it. But that is all that I've got time for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. Next episode, I think we'll be doing some more minute work. Things like I want to try out this whole door and changing a door to look like a, what's it called? Traffic light, a traffic signal. I want to try that out because that's going to look sick if that works. And I might have a look at the water again because you guys are still complaining about that. I like my water, but you guys don't. So we might think about doing that as well. I've got an idea that could potentially work using lava. Ooh, interesting. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Bye!